Hello and welcome to my channel. Lorraine here. So I'm in the process of doing a new journal, and I was just making some bits to go inside the journal, so I've decided to switch the camera on and just have a chit chat with you. I'm going to make some envelopes. I don't know what I'm doing, I haven't planned it, so I'm just going to do it. And you're welcome to join me and just see what I do. I'm not saying it's perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it's what I'm going to be doing this morning, just to work through some bits. But before I start, I want to just say a big thank you and a welcome to all of the new ladies that have joined me recently. There's been a few of you joined, so I'm so pleased that you've subscribed to the channel, and I hope that there are some bits in that you enjoy watching and listening to, and I'd love input from you by making a comment. We all learn from some constructive criticism if it's needed. But anyway, welcome along, and hello and thank you again to everybody that's been with me since the beginning of this journey, this little hobby of mine that's turned into an addiction. So we'll start with the envelopes. So I have nothing planned, I've nothing in my head, but we'll have a go at it. So I've printed off some double-sided paper. I've just decided I need something. I'll back in 1 second. I need the corner rounder, so there it is, I've got it. So I don't know what I'm doing, and we'll just play and see. So I have taken some double-sided, I've printed some double-sided papers off, so that the inside of the envelope isn't plain. I hate it when you see the white inside, but there you go. And the sizes I haven't measured or anything, but this is the journal size, so it's got to go into these. The majority of the papers here in this journal are from Line Dot Arrow, and it's a lovely kit. It's called Industrial Findings, and I'm working with it. It's not my usual. I usually go for pastel colours and lots of pretty colours, if you will, but this one, it just spoke to me when I was looking for it. I won actually the digital in a giveaway on a Facebook page, so I chose this one. So I'm on with it and I'm making some bits for it. So here we go, let's have a play. So envelopes, you can have whatever size envelope you want in your kit, and I'm not going to be, as anybody else, if you've watched me before, you'll know I'm not precise. I don't often measure things, but hey ho, there we go. Oops, come on. This blade needs so. But it doesn't matter that, because I can work with that. So I might. I'm just going to fold it, no particular place, just fold it there, okay, and get my hole punch. I'm going to get some scrap card, because I found that the corner cutter works better if you've got more than one sheet of paper thickness. I hope I'm in shot here, I keep forgetting. This camera angle is not brilliant, so I'm not cutting that. It's cut the card but not the paper. Oh, why does it do this when you've got the camera going? Why does it do this? This is so annoying. But I'm sure I'm not the only one that it happens to, so it's jammed the paper inside. There we go. Well, that one's not going to be any good, is it? Oh. Everybody else have this problem with these things. Let me just try it again. See if not playing, is it? Maybe we're not going to have rounded ends on these envelopes. Let's have another go. Let's see if we just do a single. He doesn't want to play today. So, no, we're going to play today, so we're going to have different envelopes. So, I've used just ordinary copy paper, so it's not a heavyweight paper, it's just 80 grams paper, so that doesn't look right, does it? There we go. You can around the corners yourself, but I'm not always precise enough to get them. So we have a beautiful morning. It is morning, what time are we? Oh, it's 1:45 in the afternoon. Where's this morning gone? So a beautiful day here. It's about 15-16 degrees outside. Very sunny. I've been pottering about outside, doing outside things that you can't always do this time of year, and it's been great because I've been able to get loads and loads of washing done. It's very humid where we live, and so trying to get washing dried in winter is a bit of a chore, and I won't buy a tumble dryer. So I've just glued those two sides, and then there we go. So that's your envelope pouch there. That's this one, and that's the front of the envelope. That's a little bit off, is that so? I will just trim that edge. There. So that's an envelope made, and then you just decorate it in whatever. They've got a variety of tags in here. I don't know if that looks okay on there. You keep it there. The colour's certainly right. Is it the size? No, it's not the size. So lots and lots of different tags from different places. I quite like that. So we'll just have that one on there. And what have I done? Here we go. Yes, so back to the weather. It's been really nice. But of course, with it being so clear, by the time the sun vanishes, it's going to get really, really cold. Probably not as cold as where a lot of you are, but for here it feels really cold. So we have to have we've got a log burner, so we have the log burner on over night time, and we've run out of logs, so we're waiting for a delivery that's coming this morning. And as I've already said, it's afternoon now, but we are in Greece, so nothing runs smoothly. It's one of the things you have to learn when you move here. You have to accept that things happen in Greek time and not get stressed about things. So, what else does that need? It needs a bit of something on it, doesn't it? A little bit of a... What about a butterfly? What butterflies have I got? That's a nice one. This is why your desk ends up really untidy when you're crafting it, because you get everything out. In fact, I don't like it like that. Let's take some more of that edging off there. So, I spoke with my daughter yesterday, Hannah, who some of you will know that she's pregnant, expecting a second child. She's 35 weeks pregnant now, and she's got to have a caesarean section because of problems that she had with Freddie when she gave birth to Freddie. So they've booked her in, and the date is the 9th of March. Unless, of course, my little granddaughter to be decides enough's enough and she comes a little bit earlier. I would have liked to be born on the 6th of March because that was my granddad's birthday, and it would have just been a lovely, lovely tribute to my granddad. So, but 9th of March will be her birthday, and we're all really excited about the birth. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go to the UK because of the travel restrictions here in Greece and also in the UK. So as soon as we get the all clear to travel, you can bet that I'll be going. But we're so blessed this day and age because we've got so many ways of seeing each other, communicating. So I'm thankful for that. I'll just do the edges, I'll just distress the edges. I'm using Vintage Photo. It's nearly dried up, but I've ordered a new one. I don't know what's happening with deliveries. It's a nightmare getting anything delivered. It's been weeks. In fact, the first order where I ordered some new distress inks was cancelled by Amazon. I don't know why. They just said can't deliver it at this point. So they cancelled it. So then I've ordered again. We've had to stop buying from Amazon UK, which is where we used to buy everything, because with Brexit, with Britain leaving Europe, we now have to pay customs on anything that comes from the UK, and the customs charges are extortionate. So we've ordered from Germany, but they don't seem to be as quick getting here as the UK. They used to get here in no time when we ordered from Amazon UK. For some reason they don't seem to be as quick. I don't know why. So that's one little envelope, and that'll be clipped onto one of the pages in the journal, and it'll have tags and things inside. So that's one done. We'll make another one. I want to make this one because I love this sheet from Line.Arrow. And what I might do this time is, instead of using the blade that's going to tear the page. I'm just going to use the ruler. So again, I'm just going to use the same. Use that line actually too. There we go. So I'll try one more time. Lorraine, why did you do that? Hmm? It's cracking inside, I don't know why. That's what I have to do now. You shorten it. Don't throw these away, because they can be used in, oh look, the butterflies are the wrong way. Let's do it that way. I think this is why I like junk journaling, is because it doesn't matter if you make a mistake, you can always rectify it, and things don't have to be perfect in junk journals. So that's the flap, and that's not straight, so we'll just give that a trim there. And again, just do these corners. I'm just going to check the camera because it's a tendency to turn itself off. No, we're still working. We're still working. So that's good. Sorry if my big head got in the way then. So again, I'm just going to glue these two edges. I bought these little glue bottles because the big glue bottles that I use tend to use too much glue. So I bought these. What a pain to fill to get the ink into there. It took ages. You get a little pipette, but it didn't work. So I had to just tip a little bit at a time. It was so annoying. I'm going to have to put something there because the butterflies are upside down there. I could usually start knocking everything down. That's nice and round it. I like that. So I'll use this glue for this. This is my favourite glue, and it dries clear. It's Cosmic Shimmer, and they've changed the bottle as well. So the bottle is the nozzle is better than it used to be. That's nice there. I'm just going to put that on so that it's not as obvious now that the butterflies are upside down. I'll just do the edges of this tag. Oops. So I like that. I like that very much. So that's number 2 done. It needs inking. Oops. So we'll just ink that out. So I've joined some new groups on Facebook, and I've subscribed to lots of new people on YouTube. So I've been taking part in swaps and giveaways and things. I need to do one on my Facebook group, don't I? On mine, and then we can do a giveaway. Maybe I'll give away this journal, I don't know yet, we'll see. I have quite a few journals that I've made that I haven't put on Etsy. I've been a bit slow with Etsy, I haven't put anything new on for quite a while now. So maybe I need to get busy again. So there we go. 2 little envelopes that I've made in, how long? 10 minutes, quarter of an hour? I don't know. I'll just make one more envelope and use this lovely orange. Now I want that way, then the flowers the right way down there. So we'll do it this way. I am not going to try the corner punch this time. Yeah, so we can see the flowers. Just put maybe something here. Or there. Maybe there because that lettering's upside down, isn't it? So we'll do it that way. So, again, just glue these 2 edges. Oh, I had a funny experience yesterday. I was sat outside at the front of the house. I was chatting to a friend on the telephone. And I heard, I didn't know what it was, I heard this whooshing noise, and then I felt the wind whoosh through the back of my head. And a duck landed. Seriously, a duck landed just outside our gate. It was a big duck. What is it? A Muscovy duck. Muscovy duck, apparently it is. And it's just landed. The cats went mad because the cats catch birds and mice, rats, anything, lizards. They catch anything. Well, they were going mad at this duck, but the duck's bigger than the cats, so it's okay. Kept the dogs away from it, obviously. But it's still here. It's in. We live in a little compound, and there's 2 houses. Anyway, it's decided the other house is a better option because they don't have dogs. So it's hopping between the 2 of us, really. It's really, and it's the ugliest duck. Have a Google. Muscovy ducks, I think they're called. It's a black and white one, but it's enormous. But anyway, it's taking up residence. It doesn't want to go anywhere. Oh. We're a bit like the Dools because we have things that adopt us. We're down to 3 cats from about 7. They either move on or we inherited a lot of old cats from the lady whose house it is, and obviously old cats don't live forever, so they've gone, some of them. So we've 3 cats, but then we've got 4 or 5 strays that we feed. I don't know if done with me distressing. Can somebody tell me where it is? Oh, I am so sorry about that. You had vanished again. The camera had switched off, so I don't know how long I've been chatting away to myself. But I apologise, I'll have to put these together, the videos. Well, they're just beautiful colours, these. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Like that another little butterfly. I've got some small ones. I need to spend some time fussy cutting. Oh, that's a nice one, isn't it, for that? So I'll just trim the edges a little. I don't know if you can hear that dog barking. That's Archie, who was a failed rescue, a failed foster. We kept him. And he's barking at the duck. He doesn't like the duck. And he's sat on the wall in between the two houses at the moment. So he's not happy. The cats aren't bothered now. They've had a look at it and decided that it's not worth a hassle because they're going to get a bite from this duck if they go near it, so they're not bothering it at all. So that's a nice one. Nice colours, beautiful colours. I think this is my favourite colour, this blue. I love it. So that's 3 envelopes. And I'm making them, like I said, for this journal, so that I think will be enough. But what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be cutting some tags for the journal. I don't know if we'll get a chance to decorate any of them here, but I need to put those away, otherwise they get too hot in the sun. Right, so I've got some cardstock here that I'm going to make into tags. There's 3 large tags already with the kit, so I don't particularly need large ones. So what I might do, what size tags? What size tags? That size is nice, isn't it? What's about 10 and a half. So that's 2. This scars out, which again the blades needs changing. I have a guillotine, but I'm not happy with the measurement on the, like you tell when it needs changing, it goes all fluffy at the edges. Yeah, the guillotine, the measurements, I think the measurements are slightly out on it. When I cut things, it's not very precise, which is frustrating. Because as you know, I'm not precise, so the times when I need it to be, I want it to be. So I've printed this papers off that I thought would make good backgrounds for tags. So let's do 10. No, the wrong way in there. 10. How many times do you do that? I do it loads. So 10 and 10. I don't think they need to be 10, do they? No, 8, 8, 8. I'm doing 8. And again, keep this. So 8. How long is that? 21, is it? Much more. 29. I'm just eyeballing it. 2 tags. Not the same size, but it's fine. And I think 8's about the width that I want. 8, which is just 8 centimetres, just over 3 inches. For anybody who wants to know about that. The different size tags. Now the corner punch might work on it, on these ones. If I want to do some tags with just rounded corners, because it's a heavier weight, it's 140 GSM, so it's heavier paper weight. So we'll try it on one. Oops, so we did 8. We make lovely backgrounds. And 8. And this, we measure this in inches, about 1.5, because I have a punch that will put nice tops on there. So about there, and then 2 larger ones. So yesterday it was announced that we've gone back into full lockdown. we haven't had long before they put us back in full lockdown. So because the cases have risen on the island, it's only, I can't remember what the population is, but it's not many people at all. And in the last 10 days we've had about 50 cases, which for a little island, small island, is a lot. I'm doing these smaller, so I'm going to do 6 centimetres. Because some of them will be tags and some will be belly bands or bookmarks. So back into full lockdown, so to leave the house we have to text a government number and specify, give a code for the reason why you're leaving the house, and then you're timed. If you stopped by the police and you haven't got this text, if you haven't got a phone, you have to print off. I don't know how you do that. If you haven't got a phone, you're not likely to have a printer either, are you? But so you have to let them know a reason why you're going out, and if you get stopped by the police, you have to carry your passport and your residency permit with you at all times. And if you haven't got the text or the paper, it's a 500 to 1,000 euro fine. We have to wear masks all the time outside of the house. So if you're going to the supermarkets, to the doctors, to pharmacy, they're the only reasons you're allowed to leave the house, is purely essentials. So if if you don't have those and you get stopped, you're in big trouble. And we have a 6 p.m. curfew now. It was 9, well it was 10, then it went to 9, it's now 6. So if you're out after 6 o'clock without a valid reason, again, massive fines. So all the shops closed. We haven't had bars, restaurants open for 3 months, 4 months. So no coffee shops. You can have takeaways. So the only shops open are the chemist shops or pharmacies and supermarkets. Everything else is closed. Not even click and collect now. So no shopping at all. So I'm just cutting the corners off to make tags. So strict again. The lockdown just seems to go on and on, doesn't it? But it's what we have to do to keep ourselves safe and try and combat the virus. Some of them, here goes, there you go. I'm going to make into small journal cards, so not tags. Still go out and exercise. You can have 2 hours outside of the house. So we don't tend to go a lot. If we've got to go to the supermarket, we go to the supermarket and then combine our exercise with that. So we'll have a little walk and then go to the supermarket. But we're so lucky because there's so many nice places to go and have your exercise, walk. If we have to go into the main town for, I don't know, pharmacy or to go to the supermarket in the main town, we can walk along the harbour. In fact, my husband's been swimming. He's braver than me. I will not swim. I went in December. I think I've been once in January. It's been too cold so far, February, so I'm not. He's adamant he's swimming every month of the year. But I'm not up for that. So another journal card. I like the look of this one as a journal card. Oops. You can get punches or die cuts things for tags, but I just use it that way. I'll just do that. And it's easy, you cut one of the corners off and then turn it over. Turn it over so that the cut matches. There it is. So this, I bought some card before the shops closed again. I managed to get some card, but 140 was the heaviest weight that I could get. So I would like a heavier one for tags. I can, if I want, I suppose, back them with papers and things. But they will do in the journal. They're okay. Some of them I might back using recycled card. But I've got a lot of it at the moment because I've been using all my stash, which is good. So there we are, we've made a bunch of tags, some journal cards, and 3 envelopes for the kit. Oops, it's stuck. 3 envelopes for the kit. So thank you for joining me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and decorate these tags and journal cards. So I may well just switch the camera on again and come along and watch. Thank you. Bye.